What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And today I have my first 50 out of 50 Saints theme team to showcase for you guys. After the Team Diamonds and Most Feared Part 3 releases, this team now has 4 safeties rated 92, which is crazy. Easily the best secondary in the game right now, which is one of the top categories I look for when building theme teams. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you can see my daily videos, and let me know what theme team you are running right now. I am still running the 50 out of 50 Dolphins theme team. It's doing very well for me with that Tyreek and Clayton as my top 2 wide receivers. Lots of speed. I do also have that John Elway Team Diamonds MasterCard that I'm using, so that definitely helps out a lot as well. So first of all, you're going to want to go get this rare strategy card. It's only going for about 30 to 35,000 coins right now. So definitely very affordable. It's going to add 3 extra Saints chemistry so that you can have 3 extra flex options on your squad. So I'm using the lineup builder on mup.gg website here. If you haven't been to that website, definitely check it out. There's a ton of information on this site for building theme teams and player abilities. So if you've been watching my videos, then you know that you can now have a max of 6 flex cards on your squad that are not part of your theme team. It used to be 5. Now that we have the Team Diamonds where they get ×2 chemistry, it is now 6. So you can now have 6 flex spots on your squad that are not part of that Saints theme team. All of your Saints cards are going to get +2 to speed, acceleration, strength, agility, and jumping. All of your non-Saints players are not going to get that boost, so just be aware of that. All right, so looking at our offensive line here, we are going to use a couple of our upgrades on our left tackle position, Tony Baselli to 92 overall. You can use that Toronto Armstead 87 overall card if you want. I would personally recommend upgrading it because we do have the option because of how good our defense is. We're going to use most of our flex spots here on our offense. So I would recommend Tony Baselli 92 overall. I would keep Andrews Pete and Hilgenberg and your Jari Evans right guard as those 88, 89, and 90 overalls. You can choose to upgrade them if you want. Keep in mind that you're going to have to sacrifice one of your other flex positions if you do not want to do so. For Willie Anderson, right tackle, that's another one. You could get away with using Ryan Ramczyk if you want, but I would recommend putting in Willie Anderson as your right tackle. And this makes it so that you have a 92 overall left tackle and right tackle. With the amount of really good edge rushers that are in the game right now, I think you might want those higher overalls on the outside. For tight end, we do have the new Dave Casper 91 overall, or I say new, but new to being on the Saints theme team because they just made it so Dave Casper now gets any team chemistry. They changed that with the Season 2 release a couple weeks ago. So Dave Casper now gets any team chemistry, which is a huge W in my opinion. If you did not get Dave Casper by reaching level 51 in your Season 1 Field Pass, you do not have the ability to get him at this point in the game. But there is still a pretty good option with Jeremy Shockey, 90 overall. I'll show you his stats and a couple other top playmakers on offense in a couple minutes. But we have John Elway, 96 overall, as our starting quarterback. So if you do not want to go out and spend the 5 million coins on John Elway, I do not blame you whatsoever. Most people do not have the ability to do that. So if you don't want to use John Elway, there's a lot of other really good quarterbacks. Josh Allen, that card that you get for reaching level 41 is a really good option. He does have the gunslinger ability available for him. If you have not reached level 41 on your field pass and you don't have Josh Allen, then you could also use any of the cards that have the set feet lead ability. So Dante Culpepper is a really good option. He also gets fearless. A lot of people still use Justin Herbert with the fearless ability. I personally like to use cards that have the set feet lead ability. I was even still using that Tua Tagovailoa card for quite a while with the set feet lead, but there's Drew Bledsoe, there's Michael Vick still. I mean, there's lots of really good options. I would definitely recommend upgrading that Jameis Winston quarterback card If you don't want to use John Elway, you can use literally any other quarterback you want. I actually made this theme team so that it still has one extra flex spot. So I only used 5 flex spots on this card in case if you wanted to change out your quarterback. So we have 2 on the offensive line, and then 2 of our other flex spots are going to be for wide receivers. So Michael Thomas, 90 overall, is the best Saints wide receiver in the game right now. They desperately need a Marcus Colston in the game, or a Brandon Cooks upgrade, Chris Olave upgrade, something to get a faster wide receiver in the game for the Saints. So we're going to spend 2 of our flex spots on Harold Carmichael and Tyreek Hill, 2 very different receivers. Obviously, Harold Carmichael is 6'8", so he is a monster. High pointing passes has been a huge meta for Madden 23, so he definitely helps with that regard because of how tall he is. And then Tyreek Hill is the fastest wide receiver in the game. Without a doubt, he's got 92 speed stock. Actually, he might even have 93 speed, but he is super fast. And then we have Michael Thomas as our wide receiver 3, Ricky Williams as our main running back, and then Larry Zonka is the card that we're going to spend our team captain on for our Saints theme team. And then looking at our top playmakers here, so I put in Jameis Winston just so you can see what his stats are and how you want to upgrade this card. So he's got 72 speed, 86 throw power, 89 short accuracy, 84 medium, 85 deep, 85 throw into pressure, 87 throw on the run, and 86 play action. So does not reach 90 on any of the traits that you want him to, and he does not get any good abilities. So no set feet lead, no gunslinger, no fearless, no quick draw. So you definitely want to upgrade that card. For our running back, with the boost, Ricky Williams will have 90 speed with 93 acceleration, 85 agility, 87 catch, 78 catch in traffic, 85 change of direction, 90 truck, and 90 break tackle. I have this card on my Dolphins team. He plays really well for me. So that definitely is still a really good option. I don't think that you need to upgrade that position as a flex spot. For your tight end, if you do not have Dave Casper, so Casper is going to be about 3 speed faster and have slightly better statistics than Chalky. I mean, Chalky's still a really good card. With the boost, he'll have 88 speed with 83 strength, 90 catch in traffic, 87 spec catch, 89 short, 88 medium, and 70 run block. Michael Thomas, this 90 overall card really isn't that bad, honestly. He's going to have 90 speed with the boost. He'll have 90 jumping, 89 catch, 90 catch in traffic, 89 spec catch, 90 short route running, 87 medium, and 88 deep. He is 6'3", so he's got decent height. Not the tallest wide receiver, but that's why we wanted to add in Harold Carmichael and Tyreek Hill into your squad. Looking at our defense, and this is what I am most excited about this team because of the defense. The secondary is insane. We've got 4 92 overall safeties with CJ Gardner-Johnson, Sammy Knight, Tyrann Mathieu, and Victor Green, all getting Saints chemistry. They all have different attributes that are better at than others. None of them are super tall, unfortunately. Sammy Knight is actually going to be the tallest out of them. He is 6 feet tall. I use him on my Dolphins team. He's played really well for me. He's very fast. CJ Gardner-Johnson and Victor Green are both 5'11", and then Tyrann Mathieu is 5'9". So just be wary of the speed, although Tyrann Mathieu always animates really well. In Madden Ultimate Team, from what I've noticed in the past. I have not used this card yet because this card just came out today. So my recommendation would probably be to have Sammy Knight as your top safety, Tyrann Mathieu as a curl flat, hard flat, that shallow area. That way his height won't be as big of a factor. And then I would probably use CJ Gardner-Johnson as a cornerback, actually. So he's got 90 man coverage. I'll show you his stats and a couple others in a moment. He's got 90 man coverage, so you can use him on the outside or as a slot corner in that slot position if you want. And then Victor Green, I would probably use as like a sub linebacker in the middle of the squad, because you're going to want to get all 4 of these cards in here so that you can get their boosts with what they get. So for corners, we've got 3 solid corners with Tracy Porter, Marshawn Lattimore, and Chris McAllister. So Chris McAllister has Marshawn Lattimore on the man coverage and zone coverage, so he has over 90 for both. Marshawn Lattimore only gets 90 for one of them. I forget which one it is. I'll show you his stats in a minute, though. But Marshawn Lattimore has McAllister beat by speed by 2. So McAllister has 88 speed stock, so he'll be up to 90. Lattimore has 90 speed stock, so he'll be up to 92. And then that Tracy Porter card, I'll show you his stats in a minute, too. He is insane. He's only 5'11", but that is a really good card, super fast. For our outside linebackers, we have Jonathan Casillas from the Heritage promo that came out. So that was a free card, 88 overall. And then we're going to use our last flex spot on T-Sizzle to upgrade that left outside linebacker position and just have another solid edge rusher. He has over 90 for block shed, power move, and finesse move. So definitely recommend that card. We've got Sam Mills and Kiko Alonso for middle linebackers. And then for our defensive line, we've got Trey Hendrickson. I put in Sam Adams here. So actually, the Zonka card that I put in at fullback for your team captain, you're actually going to want to take that card out. I forgot that I wanted to put in Sam Adams as a defensive tackle, so you had a much better defensive tackle here. And then you've got Al-Qaeda Muhammad for your left end position. Looking at our top defensive players, so CJ Gardner-Johnson with the boost will have 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 74 tackling, 92 play rec, 92 pursuit, 90 man, 92 zone, and 88 hit power. So here, that's where that man coverage comes into play, because none of the other safeties out of those four have over 90 for man coverage. So I would recommend, like I said, putting him in as a corner. And then for Tyrann Mathieu, he's going to have 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 84 tackling, 90 play rec, 93 pursuit, 87 man, 90 zone, and 91 hit power. Tracy Porter is going to have 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 agility, 92 jumping, 90 play rec, 92 man, 88 zone, 88 press. And Marshawn Lattimore is going to have 92 speed with 93 acceleration, 91 agility, 93 jumping, 86 play rec, 90 man, 88 zone, and 88 press. Looking at our special teams, we've got Gillen and Lutz as our punter and kicker. And then for our specialist area, so in this area, you can add up to 3 players that are not on your squad already. So we're going to add in that new strong safety, 6'4", Isaiah Palomal, however you pronounce that. He is 6'4", has 91 speed for his 91 overall card. So that is the other card I would recommend as a sub linebacker in the middle because of his height. He's 6'4", super fast. Definitely somebody you're going to want to add onto your squad. He is available now in the competitive pass when you reach 200 competitive points. So I've played a couple people who have already gotten him, and I've seen a lot of screenshots on Twitter where people have already got him. So he is available to get. If you have not gotten him yet, this is definitely one of the competitive pass 2-week periods you're going to want to grind for, because that card is going to be very useful both now and probably for the next month or two because of his height and because of his speed. I recommend Casillas and T-Sizzle as your edge rushers on the outside. With I chose Javon Curse, the freak 92 overall left end, as a rush defensive tackle with Sam Adams in the middle. I chose Curse because he's over 90 for power move, finesse move, and block shed. So he's got all of the buckets that you look for, and he's got 89 speed, so he's really fast. So he's the best available option in my opinion. He goes for about 360, 370K. If you don't want to spend the coins for a flex spot like that, you can choose anybody, that'll do good for you. And then Jalen Ramsey is the last extra card that is not part of the Saints that I'd recommend. He is the newest Most Feared Season Part 3 release card that just came out today as well. Jalen Ramsey cards always play really well. He's got decent height at 6'1". Stephon Gilmore would be another option, but Gilmore is actually going to be more expensive because of the fact that he is an LTV. Jalen Ramsey should settle for around 320 to 350,000 coins because he's a master of the promo. So it really shouldn't be too bad to get that new Ramsey card. But that is it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this squad and comment down below what theme team you guys are running right now. Like I said, I have been running my Dolphins 50 out of 50 theme team. Clayton and Tyreek Hill have been insane for me, lots of speed. But if you did enjoy this video or found it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. Thank you for watching this video.